Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your mid-May reading, May 15th through the 31st for Gemini sun, moon, and rising signs, as well as Venus signs. It's going to be a general and a love life reading. As always, I include singles and couples. Please give this a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. As announced in my other videos, the top 3 signs with the most views and the most likes will get an extended love reading the following month. So be sure to hit the like button. I want to thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Thank you guys so much. Let's get started. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising signs. General reading May 15th through the 31st. And there it is. What is the overall message for Gemini? A year from now, no joke. I just did Leos. I shuffled that deck I don't know how many times. They got the same thing. So if you got a Leo that you're dealing with, in a relationship with, partnering up with, or, business partners, whatever it may be, maybe you work with a Leo, maybe you're related to a Leo, you got someone with Leo in their chart, or it could be you. Maybe you've got Leo. In any case, maybe check out their reading, see if it resonates as well. A year from now, whatever seeds you are planting now that you're hoping to manifest into, something greater, something fruitful. I feel as though for some of you, it feels like it's already been a year. That you're probably saying, another fucking year? For real? Haven't I done enough? I started this process a long time ago. What the hell's really going on? Come on, Spirit. Come on, universe. Others of you, I feel like you get a sense of clarity. Within the next year, you will find your new partner if you are single. Someone new comes in that just freaking rocks your world. That will make sense as to why you had to go through everything that you've had to go through. Because right now you feel like you aren't able to move forward. You're suspended. You're in thought. You're wondering if you've made the right decisions. You're wondering, am I missing a key step? Trust the process. Trust in divine guidance. Know that everything happens for a reason and everything has its time. And although some of us may feel as though we are ready for whatever it is that we want, a new job, a career, starting a business, a new relationship, marriage, children, family, etc., right? There are lessons we must learn and situations that we must go through before we get there. 4 of Cups, 10 of Wands. Six of Swords. Three of Swords. Yep. The Tower card. However, that beautiful Ace of Cups came out with it. So, some of you are going through a spiritual awakening. An awakening on all levels. You're feeling it. Boy, are you feeling it. You've got these days where you feel those layers of hurt, of pain, of sadness, of past relationships that have felt as though they've torn you to bits and pieces. Some days, most days, I can say, you feel healed. You feel strong. You feel at a point in your life where you're done with their shit. You're done with feeling sorry for yourself. You're done with doing more for someone who doesn't appreciate you and waiting for them to give you the little bit that they've always given you. Some of you are overly giving, overly loving, overly anything, and they don't even meet you halfway. For some of you in the past, you may have been dealing with someone who was very selfish, maybe a narcissist. It's just one of those where they know what they wanted. And although they may have led you on into believing that they wanted something with you eventually, it really wore away at your self-esteem. It made you wonder why you stuck around for as long as you did. And so I do feel as though there's this like spiritual awakening, an awakening of love. You get an awakening in terms of a wake-up call in the patterns of the relationships from your past. I feel that so many of you, if you're not on that path already to heal and clear yourself from this type of energy, know that you are on the right track to get there. You may be feeling like you're not moving forward enough or you're not moving fast enough. Maybe you've been going through this for a few months and yet it feels like it's only been a blink of a week, or vice versa. The last week, the last month, the last 3 months has been so painful. And it's taken a great big deal of strength to move past and rebuild yourself. It starts with offering yourself that cup of love. It starts with healing your self-worth, your self-confidence. What's the advice for Geminis a year from now? What do they need to know? Most important advice, please, Spirit. Most important advice for Geminis. The High Priestess. There are situations and things that you just haven't had the courage to face just yet. So some of you are suspended. Some of you are in hanged man mode because maybe you know that you haven't confronted this area or this part of your life and you're kind of hoping that you don't so that you can move on. There's pain from childhood, from past relationships, from family dysfunction. Whether we realize it or not, it shapes us and forms us into the people that we become as adults, whatever we go through. And even if this happened, say you're in your 20s, it still affects you in your 40s and 50s if you don't take the time to really heal and confront these situations or these, painful times of your life. Some of you really just want to put the past behind you and just say, that's it. Over and done with, moving on, new beginnings. What you may not realize, though, that if you don't do the healing with it, you're going to take on that type of energy to the next relationship that you encounter. Do yourself and your potential new partner a favor. Release yourself from old trauma, past pain, karmic baggage, and start new, start fresh. You owe it to yourself, and it is not this new person's fault for the pain of the past. Okay, yeah, that's it. No new cards. So, that was your advice in the general reading, even though it was kind of a love reading still. Apply it to your situation if it applies within family or work, partnerships. Okay, so let's move on to singles, love life. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Straight up single Geminis, May 15th through the 31st. Straight up single. Maybe you just met someone, you got a love interest. Maybe you don't know why the fuck you're still single. Separation. Yeah, you're still single. Separation for some of you. So you are in separation here. You're single. Okay, I feel like some of you are like, I'm single, but not really. Maybe you're married. Maybe you're just in the outs and you're treating this situation like, oh, I'm single. Technically, you're probably not, is what I'm feeling and hearing. But you certainly are acting like you're single. And that's why you're watching this part of the reading. So time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and so some of you are already there. If not, you're about to be single because you're about to get some news that are going to cause this separation. There may be a heated argument, a discussion of sorts. Something causes this separation. What causes this separation? Tell me more about this separation, please. There's that Hanged Man again. It's another deck too. Completely different deck. Okay, 2 cards. And the High Priestess again. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so time apart is on the horizon from your partner. I definitely feel as though if you are in a situation where you are in a relationship, you're watching this because in your mind, you're maybe emotionally detached already from your partner. You are portraying yourself, or you're in your head already saying, I'm single. I'm going to leave this fool. I'm going to break up with this chick. You haven't moved out. You haven't, even really discussed it. And so for you, or in your mind, you're going around saying, yeah, I'm single. I don't think you really are, or fully are, for the person that I'm connecting with. But you're about to get there. Let me tell you, Gemini. There will be a heated argument. This could be about money, or maybe about a situation in terms of not moving as fast enough as you'd like. You're on that slow train, Gemini. Whether it's you telling your partner, look, we've been going out, we've been dating, we've been seeing each other for a really long time. This shit isn't moving forward. It's kind of a constant argument between the two of you. You're wondering if they take you seriously enough to want to progress. You've got all these stories in your mind when all you really want is the truth. And you say to yourself, what am I missing here? What aren't you telling me? Because there's so much doubt in your mind in terms of why hasn't this progressed? Why haven't we moved fast enough? Why are we still as if we're dating when we've been seeing each other for quite some time? And so some of you may be in that situation of, let me show this person what it's really like to be single, right? So you're at a crossroads. Do you walk away? Do you create your own life? Do you give them an ultimatum? What's the advice here for single Geminis? Do you profess your love? Always go towards love. Start with loving yourself first. I know I get preachy about it. Those that have been following me and subscribed to me for quite some time, I do get preachy about self-love, because you know what? That's where it starts. If you don't love yourself enough to take care of yourself, how do you expect someone else to be good, just as good to you as you are to yourself? So the advice here is, it's time to really reflect on your role or your part in this relationship. Is this a relationship worth salvaging, nurturing? Do you need time apart to reflect on that and figure it out? Do you need time to be alone and explore your options out there? Because at this point, you feel like it can go either way. If this person took you seriously, you'll stay with them. If they don't, then fuck them. I'm moving on. Right? But you feel such a strong connection. However, you're not even facing each other. This is like a very strong emotional attachment to each other. He seems very emotionally unavailable. He seems very stiff in that chair. Like, I'm just going to chill here, even though I'm this big, deep sea of emotions on the inside. But I'm going to pretend like I got my shit together. And, she's over here with her back to him like, Every little thing is so fucking petty. How do we move on from this? Why is everything a fight? Why can't he just tell me how he feels? Why can't he just break up with me if he doesn't see a future with me? Like, what the actual fuck, right? One more card to clarify this, please. I feel like I need to pull another oracle for you guys. Yeah, see? The Seven of Pentacles upright. You've planted your seeds. You've maintained your crops. You're waiting for this big payout, right? In reverse, you've already realized that if you continue to put more work into a situation, more energy, more time, more love, whatever it is that you're putting into, more money for some of you, it's obviously not paying out. And so you are at this crossroads. Are you willing to, separate from this person while you figure out, or while they figure out what it is that they truly want, and if it's you that they see themselves having a future with? And some of you are at that point of, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do me. I'm going to separate. I'm going to show them what they're missing out on. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to love me, and I'm going to move on and move forward. Others of you are going to want to, come at them full force with an ultimatum, which will end up causing the separation. So handle it however you wish to, whatever feels right to you. So Angel Therapy Oracle messages. Let me have a message for Gemini singles. Okay. Give me 1 second. I had a couple fly out. Let's do this again. Angel Therapy Oracle messages. Gemini singles. What do they need to hear? Archangel Michael. You're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting you and guiding you through this situation. Call unto Archangel Michael for help to find clarity if you are in a karmic bond, attachment, or tie in this karmic cycle with someone who's doing you no good. Ask Archangel Michael to help you clear away these attachments, the karmic baggage. Ask him to help you heal so that you can move forward in love for yourself. Okay. Gemini singles, let's move on to the couples. What's going on with Gemini couples? Married couples, dating, maybe some of you in-betweeners. When I think couples, I think people that are married, dating, seeing each other. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you may not be on the same wavelength in terms of your personal beliefs. Those of you that believe in the spiritual realm, live your life by spirit, and perhaps they're atheist or they're devout Catholic or, whatever it may be. This also has to be about the way you were raised. You come from two completely different upbringings. It's almost hard to see eye to eye about this, especially for those that are thinking about marriage. And what type of ceremony do we have? Do we have a Catholic? Do we, go to court, justice of the peace, non-denominational, family tradition, non-traditional relationship, marriage? This is coming at the end of your relationship as you upgrade and level up to marriage. However, you're really afraid of what people are going to think when you choose to have a non-denominational wedding, when you choose to just get married by court, when people start making their comments where it's like, shouldn't you be getting married, by court, by church? You should be having a church wedding. or temple. I keep hearing temple. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know about that, but I keep hearing no, temple. Someone is adamant about temple. That means something to someone. So in any case, you're about to break some news to your family. You're getting married. You're making a commitment. For some of you, this is a same-sex relationship, and it's a commitment ceremony. I just feel as though you've got different views, different upbringings, different people in your space, in your face, really. And you feel like you don't know what to do. But Gemini, you can't make everyone happy. And the only one you should be worried about making happy is you and your partner. It's whatever makes the two of you happy. You're not having a wedding or getting married or having this marriage for other people. My 2 cents, okay? Obviously, do whatever the hell it is you guys want to do. Want to make mommy and daddy happy. You want to make grandma happy, whoever. At the end of the day, move towards what makes you happy. If this is a spiritually based relationship, partnership, you feel like you're each other's divine counterpart. It's about showing your love to other people, the commitment that you are making to each other. Regardless of whether people threaten to not go because it's not a church wedding or a religious ceremony, or I can't believe you just had a judge marry you guys, you know? You got people just, especially father figures. I feel like there's a father here who's like almost wanting to say, how can you not marry my daughter in church? For Gemini men, anyway. What is the advice for Geminis? How do they move on from this? How do they handle this situation? Yeah, stand your ground. If you and your partner know what the hell it is that you guys want, then that's what it is. Okay? The Star card. Finding hope and healing and clarity and creating your own solutions, even if that means you're going to have some, pissed off people about the choices that you're making for yourself, your marriage, your partnership. Stand your ground. You're moving forward towards calmer waters. Don't worry about what other people are saying or doing. If you feel the need to go within and be in contemplation mode, that's quite all right. Do what is best for you and your partner. That was your mid-month energy check-in. Thank you guys so much. I absolutely appreciate you guys for all your love and support. Remember, most views, most likes. We'll get an extended love reading for the next month. Once again, thank you guys so much. Take care. Bye.